I'm feeling like I need to know where my son is, and they're giving me no information.
Angry parents at Walter Johnson Junior High, and in less than an hour, they'll have a chance to vent their frustrations.
Classes at that school are canceled again tomorrow. The announcement coming 24 hours now after every child in that school needed to be screened for mercury, a process that lasted all night.
13 Action News reporter Parker Collins was there as the last few students were allowed to leave very early this morning.
Parents angry tonight, 24 hours after a toxic threat at a local middle school.
I'm feeling frustrated, I'm feeling upset, I'm feeling hurt, I'm feeling confused. I'm feeling like I need to know where my son is, and they're giving me no information. They're not telling us anything.
It started at noon yesterday. CCSD says a kid was spotted playing with mercury during an assembly. At least 12 were exposed. They thought this would be over and done with quickly. Then they started finding traces of the chemical in other parts of the school.
It's like something out of a movie. It's just not being able to contact her, call her, is just difficult, tired. It's been over 12 hours.
Cars were lined up and down this street. I saw some parents sleeping in there, hoping to hear their child's name announced on the loudspeaker.
Xander Amo.
The district claims it did the best it could to keep parents updated, but more than 1,000 people had to be screened, and some had to undergo further testing and even cleaning, making it impossible to give a time estimate.
This is the largest decontamination incident ever in the history of our department.
A few parents had to be taken away on stretchers, but no one went to the hospital because of mercury. Many of the students walked to their parents barefoot. The EPA is now combing through everything they took from the kids, and if it has mercury, they're not sure if the families will ever get it back. Parker Collins, 13 Action News.
The next meeting for Johnson Junior High parents starts at 6 o'clock. It's being held at Jacobson Elementary School. That's near Alta and Durango, about a mile from the junior high.
13 Action News has been researching this issue and found out just why there's so much concern here. High exposure could cause kidney effects, respiratory failure, and even death. That's according to the Environmental Protection Agency. Other symptoms, tremors, headaches, insomnia, all results of exposure to metallic mercury. But we want to stress those health effects depend on lots of factors. That includes the amount of exposure, the age of the person exposed, how long the exposure lasts, and the health of the person that was exposed. There's so much information about this, so we're trying to make it easier for you. We have a link on our website that has a lot more information. Just look for this story on KTNV.com.
And we are not done following this story. We know that a lot of people are very concerned about this, so we'll bring in 13 Action News Chief Investigator Darcy Spears. Coming up at 6, she'll ask some tough questions to get to the bottom of the response to this whole situation.
Well, there are